Om Shanti. Today, 4th of August 2019, the spiritual personality of the elevated fortunate souls. Baba mentioned about the fortune of all of us, his children, and especially for Madhuban residents, brothers and sisters. Madhuban residents means those who constantly make everyone sweet with their own sweetness and with their attitude of unlimited disinterest, inspire others to have unlimited disinterest. The speciality of Madhuban residents is extreme sweetness and extreme disinterest. Those who keep this balance easily and automatically experience moving forward. The impact of both of these specialities of Madhuban falls on the world. Even though souls may not have knowledge, Madhuban is the lighthouse and lighthouse from which the light of the lighthouse falls on everyone whether they want it or not. To the extent that there are these vibrations here, accordingly people will understand when they go back that you are unique. Whether it is due to their problems, circumstances, or some lack of attainment, there is definitely an impact made on them through the attitude of temporary disinterest. When you become powerful here, then there too one powerful thing or another happens. The wave that exists here falls on people of the world, as well on Brahmins. If those who are special instruments have enthusiasm for a short while and then become ordinary, then others would have enthusiasm and then become ordinary there too. So Madhuban is a special stage. On a physical stage, those who give lectures or are stage secretaries would definitely pay attention to the physical stage. Or would they think that it is just up to the one who is giving the lecture? There may be someone who is going to sing a short song or even just present a bouquet, but when he or she goes onto the stage, they will go with that speciality and attention. So no matter what duty you have in Madhuban, whether you consider yourself to be junior or great senior, you are on the special stage of Madhuban. Madhuban means the great stage. So those who play a part on the great stage will be great, will they not? Everyone sees you in an elevated way, because the praise of Madhuban means the praise of the residents of Madhuban. Every word of the residents of Madhuban is a pearl. They are not words, but pearls. It is as though pearls are being showered. You are not speaking, but showering pearls. This is called sweetness. Speak such words that those who hear you think I will also speak like that. Everyone who hears you should receive the inspiration to learn and follow you. Whatever words emerge, let them be such that anyone will record them and then listen to them again. People tape something because they like it and then listen to it over and over again. Therefore, let your words be of such sweetness. Vibrations of such sweet words automatically spread in the world. This atmosphere automatically pulls those vibrations. So let your energy word be great. Let every thought in your mind or every soul be great and sweet. Secondly, to the extent that all treasure stores are full in Madhuban, to that extent let there be unlimited disinterest. Let there be deep attainment, and just as much of an attitude of disinterest. And it can then be said that you have an attitude of unlimited disinterest. If there is no attainment, how could there be an attitude of disinterest? If there is attainment and you have an attitude of disinterest at the same time, that is called unlimited disinterest. Whatever each of you does, you receive the fruit of that at the present time, and you are definitely going to receive that in the future too. At the present time, you receive true love and blessings from everyone's heart, and this attainment is even greater than the fortune of the kingdom of heaven. You can now understand how much each one's love and blessings make the heart move forward. The happiness that you experience from the blessings of everyone's heart is unique. You will experience it to be as though someone is holding you in the palms of his hands and making you fly. Everyone's love and blessings will give you this experience. All of you have had a thought filled with new zeal and enthusiasm for this new year, have you not? Is there determination in that? Continue to revise any thought you have every day, just as you continue to make something firm and it becomes very firm inside for you. So too do not let go of that thought you had. Revise that thought every day and make it determined, and this determination will always be useful. Sometimes you think about what thought you had created, and sometimes whilst moving along you even forget what thought you had, and then weakness comes. Revise it every day and repeat it in front of the Father every day, and it will become firm and you will easily achieve success. The Father knows with how much love everyone sees each of the souls of Madhuban. The importance of the specialities of the residents of Madhuban is no less. If someone carries out even a small special task, then, although that is a task carried out in one place, everyone is inspired, so that soul receives their whole share of the benefit of that speciality. Therefore, when those from Madhuban have elevated thoughts, make plans, or perform actions, it creates enthusiasm in everyone to learn. So, how much benefit a soul who creates enthusiasm in everyone will receive? All of you are this important. You do something in one corner and it spreads everywhere. And you plan for this year. This year, create a group so that when others see the specialities of that group in a practical way, they are inspired and those vibrations spread everywhere. Just as the government tells you to select a village and demonstrate to them by making a sample through which they can understand that you are doing something in a practical way, and this will create an impact on them. So let such a group be created through which others are inspired. If anyone wants to see what virtue is, what power is, what knowledge is, or what remembrance is, let the practical form of these be visible to them. If small groups become such practical examples, then those elevated vibrations will automatically spread into the atmosphere. Nowadays, everyone wants to see the practical form. They don't just want to hear. The impact of something practical reaches them very quickly. So let there be a practical form of such zeal and enthusiasm. Let there be such a group that others are easily able to receive inspirations from them, and the inspirations reach everywhere in all directions. This will then continue to spread from 1 to 2 to 3, etc. This is why you must now create some such specialty. Everyone understands that the special instrument souls are the proof and that they receive inspirations from them. In the same way, create further proof, and then when they see this, they can all say yes, they are able to experience an embodiment of knowledge in a practical way. Fill the atmosphere with these pure and elevated actions and the attitude of pure elevated thoughts. Demonstrate it by doing something like this. Nowadays, there isn't as much impact made by serving through words as there is by serving through the mind. When you speak one word and spread vibrations of 100 words, there is then that impact. Words have become common, but the powerful vibrations that come with the words do not exist anywhere else. They only exist here. Show this specialty. Conferences and youth programs take place all the time, and they have to continue to take place. Zeal and enthusiasm increases with this too, but there is now a need for soul power. This is spreading vibrations through your attitude. This is powerful. Acha. Devardhan the blessing. May you always be victorious by adapting through imbibing the power of tolerance. People of the world say that it is difficult for honest people to live in this world. They have to tell lies. Many Brahmin souls also think that they sometimes have to conduct themselves with devious cleverness. However, you saw Father Brahma. He had to face so much opposition for truth and purity, but he was not afraid. For truth, you need to have the power of tolerance. You have to tolerate. You have to bow. You have to accept defeat. But that is not defeat. It is victory for all time. And the slogan, to be happy and to make others happy, is to give blessings and receive blessings. Om Shanti.